there are so many scams against our veterans, and we have.
I didn't realize that. I mean, what?
And I just spoke in my days all run together. I'm sorry. I think it was 2 days ago. I spoke 2 or 3 days ago to the Florida Chamber did a military event in Orlando with just hundreds of people, and so we introduced our military consumer protection resource guide, because no matter where I was, I go around our state. I always say I can't fix something unless I know it's broken.
Yeah.
And so I would meet with Central Command. I would go to Jacksonville, the Panhandle, wherever I was. Any base, any military base in the state, and I'm hearing the same issue over and over, and they weren't talking to each other.
And people are scamming the military
They're
people?
scamming our military families.
Oh my God.
So, found out about that a couple years ago. Now we have increased legal penalties. That was easy
Wonderful.
to pass in the legislature,
Yeah, I can
of
imagine.
course. We have great lawmakers, and we really do. And so that was easy to pass. But now we have a military consumer protection resource guide to help train our military. You can go on myfloridalegal.com. But again, there are so many scams out there and now it's called spoofing. It's something I'd never heard of, where a military, let's say you have a military spouse, so whether it's a husband or a wife, let's say it's a husband and he's here in Florida and his wife is deployed. Well, he takes a call and it appears as if the call is coming from the base. But it's not. It's a spoofing call. So he answers it, and it's asking him for personal information, asking the kids for personal information, and you give that out, and what happens? You lose your entire identity. So
There's a lot of that going on?
oh, it's going on not just with our military, with all of us, plus with our seniors. I mean,
Yeah,
we have
targeting the
Sun
elderly
City
couple.
Center in Miami. We have
Pathetic.
Century Village in the Panhandle. We have such a huge retirement community.
So you're trying to educate people to the type of things that you may hear and that you shouldn't answer and that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. And we're going after robocalls. I'm sure you've been reading that
Yeah.
in the news. That's a huge issue with me. But listen, if somebody calls you, this is the way I can summarize it for any scam, please. If someone calls you and asks you for any personal information over the phone, do not give it out. It's a scam.
Yeah.
If something sounds too good to be true, it is. You get their number, tell them you'll call them back and report it to my office, because I can't fix it unless I know it's broken.